how to retain owner-operators and carriers in your business. So this is very important and you must watch until the end because I'll be sharing tips and tactics how you can keep your owner-operators and carriers coming back and stay with you as long as you want them to stay with you. One important part is that yes, getting customers and acquiring customers, carriers and owner operators are really important, but the most important part of this process is actually keeping them in your business. Like keeping paying customers is crucial for your business. I get a lot of questions from students and people from YouTube channel and people that know me and then people around me. They're asking me questions like, Kamal, how to get carriers, how to acquire carriers, or can you help me build a system that generates leads and then converts them into paying customers. That is really important thing to think about, but you must think, if I get these carriers, how am I going to keep them in my business, which is really important. I had a question from one of my students. She was saying, hey Kamal, one of my owner operators was running his business at loss last month and I couldn't charge. What should I do? And I said, okay, like think about the value he brings to your business. What's the lifetime value for this carrier? For example, if that carrier was running at loss last month, what you can do to help him out to survive in next month. Guys, you must understand one thing, that trucking is brutally competitive and capital intensive, meaning carriers need cash like yesterday, and this is why it's so competitive industry, and most of the carriers, they won't survive within 2 to 3 years because of the competition or the level of competition in this trucking. So you need to understand this, is that your carrier must be profitable this month, but next 2 months he will be running his business at loss, meaning he will be paying out of his pocket to survive in this business. You need to understand this, is that your carrier won't be profitable every month after month. This is the nature of a business. You need to know this and you need to understand this and sit down with your owner operators and carriers and say, hey, this is what we can do. For example, if you charge 2,000, 3,000 per month per carrier, if it's a flat rate, then you can say, okay, I'll give you 50% off. And I see that, you're not making money this month, then you can pay me next month. Just try to figure out a ways to stay with your carrier. And trust me, that guy will appreciate. And I have an example. One of my students, again, had a situation. He didn't charge anything for the month of December. And what happened is that in January, he was really profitable, meaning his carrier, and he was really profitable in January, and then he overpaid him. It happens. Most important part of this is keep them in the game. This is one way of keeping your owner operators and carriers in the business. Another way, what we called, is continuity program. Continuity program, as name implies, it's you offering services that keeps them in the game all the time. For example, I'll give you a personal example. I have a CPA, and as long as I stay with her, she doesn't charge for the software that we use in our company. That means she has a discount with the software company. What I do, if I work with her, then I don't pay for the software. And she also gives me the bookkeeping part of the services are for free. That means as long as I stay with my CPA, I'll be benefiting from those free services. So think about what you can provide to your owner operators and carriers, like continuity program, that is irresistible offer, and then your carriers won't leave you, they will stay with you. Think about insurance. Ask your carriers how much they pay as insurance premiums, and then try to find a insurance company and work with them. Say, hey, I have carriers, they will be your customers, can I work with you to decrease whatever the price is for a particular carrier? Let's say a X carrier pays maybe $1,500 per month, and then work out with your insurance to get some discounts for your carriers, and say to your carriers that, hey, as long as you stay with me, you'll be getting these benefits from me. For example, what about softwares that you can offer to your carriers? Think about this way. One of my students says that, hey, Kamal, because I have a DAT Power subscription, the load board, I said to my owner operator that, hey, you don't need a load board subscription because I have one and then I'll be using my subscription. You don't have to pay $150 per month. So as long as you stay with me, you won't pay subscriptions. And that maybe seems small, but most of the carriers, they will stick with you. And that is the most important part of your business. Understand that not every month your owner operators and carriers will be profitable or running their businesses at profit, but they will be also running their businesses most likely, and it will happen that your carriers will be running their businesses at loss maybe at least 2 months. And then what you can do is help them to be a profitable, keep them on the road, always fully loaded. That is really important. And look out the continuity programs to keep them in the game. This is how we keep our owner operators and carriers in the business, because we offer continuity programs, and that is irresistible offer. They can't resist. Just think about what you can offer to your owner operators and carriers, that they will stay with you as long as you want them. And there you have it. These are the tips and tactics how you can keep your owner operators in game. And guys, I get a lot of emails and texts and in comments from YouTube channel, you guys asking me how you can work with me. There is a link below. You can just use that link and pick a date and time that works best for you. And let's hop on a call to see if we are a good fit, and then see if I can help. And then we'll go from there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.